Yeah, I'm awake. I'm awake. I promise. I'm awake. It'll be easier to stay awake if we get the game going, though. So let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, let's see here. Where did we leave off? We made it back to town here, and I think, yeah, we had just turned in all of our Rosewater or Roseway stuff. And now the only one left is to get back to Gladys. Is it? Yeah, those are the main quests. Okay, good. That's actually really helpful. That points out the main quest and everything else is a side quest. That's really good to actually kind of keep in mind there. So Skilla, excuse me. See, like, this is the weird thing. List this one as a space quest. Hi, kitty. You gonna lay down right there? Yep, you are. You're a little butthead. You've been full of it all morning. Driving me insane. It's okay, I still love you. Who am I kidding? You'll get away with anything from me because I'm obsessed with you, cat. I know. But yeah, it's weird that they list this one as being a space one when it says locate a security terminal on the Groundbreaker. So shouldn't that be a Groundbreaker one? I don't know. And then return to the Unreliable and ask Parvati about Jin. Oh, okay. I can do that. We're going back there anyway. So that one's back. Lilia Hagen was lucrative contract for Captain. Okay, and then that's all related to the Gladys stuff. So it looks like Skillia is going to be my next destination. So let's go ahead and not goof around here. Let's just fast travel to the Unreliable. There's nothing else that I want to do here right now, so yep, so let's just fast travel. We'll just get there quickly. So I found out yesterday.
You're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable
What am I
of
trying
such
to do? Oh yeah, I need to get to the. I wanted to check this out. So I found out yesterday that oh no, what I really want to do is I want to equip all of my friends here with whatever I can. I think that's what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, and I do. I want to try giving that a shot as a weapon. So as a sniper. But okay. So let's try this anecdote again. I heard yesterday that a factory right next to my first apartment out of college that I roomed with friends in. I found out yesterday that the warehouse burned down and almost burned down the apartment complex that we were living in at the time, and that was I don't know. There's something kind of surreal about that, like thinking about, oh shoot, I used to live there, and now it's yeah, and like apparently they had to evacuate people because apparently there were all kinds of chemicals and stuff that were involved in the fire, which is now interesting because if that were in my jurisdiction, then I would have had to go there and probably play a role in the aftermath of all of that because chemicals burning turn into chemicals in the air. So that was an interesting thing. You're getting kind of a little tub belly there, cat. I'm gonna have to put you on a bit of a diet. You're eating too well here. It's because you spent 3 weeks staying with Nana and Papa. I know, Nana overfeeds you all the time. She's what we call an enabler. I know. And she likes to overfeed pets and grandchildren. And you don't have any self-control, so it's not like you can self-regulate all that. Shoot, if he's at... Man, he's almost good enough. He doesn't need this, but... Almost not the same as is. So we're going to go ahead and... let's see. Okay, so we could use one more good melee for him. A better melee, but we'll give him that for now. Kitty, don't lay down on the keyboard. You know better. She always does that. She always flies too close to the sun and then gets mad at me. It's like, you know what? You gotta stay in your lane. You gotta stay in your lane. But yeah, there was something kind of weird and surreal about seeing news articles with my old apartment complex, because that was the first place that that was the first place me and a couple of my friends got that apartment out of college. It was near enough where we were going to... We had both been accepted, or two of us had been accepted into grad school. And so it was near enough to that. You know, we had been accepted to grad school at the same place. And so that's why we ended up going there, because, I mean, well, first off, obviously it saved us a good bit of money to do that. I'm going to hold on to that pistol just in case. Just one of them. Oh yeah, hold on, I wanted to break down. That's what I wanted to do. I'm going to hold on to those, and we'll... Yeah, and we're going to break down the rest of these. But yeah, we needed a convenient place, and that was... I mean, that was it. That was the most convenient place we could find. And I mean, for a bunch of us splitting the cost, it wasn't too bad. There were 3 of us in a 2-bedroom, so it wasn't the most spacious living, but we made it work. Made it work for about a year, and then we decided that we were best off not living together. Like one of the important things that you'll one of the important things that you kind of learn as an adult is that rooming with your friends isn't always as wonderful as you expect it to be. It's because no one can avoid it. You can't avoid the fact that all of you go in with expectations, and because you're so used to being friends. But yeah, like you go into it with these expectations. And inevitably they're different when you live with them 24/7 than what you expect. Going into it. And inevitably that disappoints one or the other members of the group, and then tensions arise and stuff, and you know, no matter what you expect it to be like, no group of friends is different from that. That's just how it goes. Not to say that it wasn't a great time in our lives, but yeah, no, I guess really all I'm thinking about is just how odd it was that... Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm like sitting here trying to understand what all these new mods are going to be, and all it's showing is what happens if I were to... it's not showing the benefits of... if I were to switch it out, it's not helpful. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I guess none of those modifications are gonna be all that beneficial. Yeah, it's weird to have like your past kind of presented to you through current events like that. I mean, glad I wasn't alive and living there. wasn't alive and living there. No, glad I wasn't living there at the time to have to deal with being evacuated. I guess it was kind of a mess.
Hey, Captain.
Evacuate everything.
Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Because they
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my data pad.
because
pretty
they had like fire trucks. It's
Something
because
wrong.
like the road that
Or
it's
she wrote her
on
own self,
is a
I'm
pretty
sure.
narrow
I
one.
don't know if I should read into it.
It's an older road,
Because poems are all symbolic and such, right?
and apparently they
It's not
the
so bad, but real sweet.
the fire engines I'm losing my track of thought. I'm so tired. It's a very narrow road, and they had the fire engines that were like blocking it off. So like people were told to evacuate, but they couldn't like get in their cars and leave. So they just kind of had to like walk away from the building. And there's not really anything nearby, especially at 3 a.m. when it was all happening. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I guess I'm kind of glad that I don't have to participate in this for many reasons. Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly
Oh,
know.
Parvati.
It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and
Oh my god.
me?
Oh my god, this
It's
is
a real
incredible.
romantic poem.
I want this to
Trust her,
happen.
kinda.
I want this to happen for Parvati. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say it. It sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be.
Ah, Parvati, you're breaking our
I
hearts
can't.
here.
I
You're just so cute.
don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they didn't.
Ah, Parvati, you're not cold. You're aloof. Those are different things. Oh, we could be really nice to her there. Could just be nerves. Oh man, I have a lot of pretty friendly things to say to her here. I don't know. I don't know if I want to establish that about my character right now. Things plenty nice, but it's not everything. I don't know. I kind of just want to be nice to her, you know? I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Thanks, Captain.
There you go.
Makes me feel
Yeah.
much better.
You're a part of my crew.
I actually had another
It's my
message
job to
from
make you
Jean
feel
Rose.
better about stuff.
Couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now.
Yes, do it. Read it aloud. Read it aloud.
Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking. Isabel.
I don't know. Keep reading. Keep reading, Parvati. Don't get distracted. Yeah, let's
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
yeah, let's do that one.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but
Oh,
how far
man.
past?
Okay,
10
so
years?
I think what's pretty
Last
clear
week?
here is
Captain,
Parvati
you know
has
all
the
this
hots
stuff
for
right now.
Jin
Could
Lee.
we maybe head to the Groundbreaker?
I think that's pretty
Get some
obvious.
drinks at that bar there, the Lost Hope.
I think that's the one I'm gonna take. I want to offer her advice, but at the same time, I don't want to overstep bounds. Oh no. It does amuse me that the bar is named the Lost Hope. I think that's a solid bar name. I'm gonna try this one.
Good for you. I start thinking about all the
Alright,
things
alright.
you could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next
Alright.
time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got
Alright,
to,
no,
I'll do
I
it
won't make you
lonesome.
drink alone,
But I'd
Parvati.
feel better if someone I trusted
I'll
was
make you do it. I'll sit there and monitor you. I mean, I don't understand why you don't just get a drink here, but okay. Okay. So now we need to go to the Skillia. Your drink's gonna have to wait a minute, Parvati. Hold on, I want to see something here. Do we... Perks available 0. Okay, so it looks like everyone's up to date with their perks here. Hi, kitty. No, don't you lay down on the keyboard. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You get all pissed at me, cat. We go over this every single fucking time. You can't lay on the keyboard. You're gonna have to figure that one out eventually. You can't do it. I'm not okay with it. Okay, hold on. Where's this skill up place? Let me see here. On Skilla. I wonder if... Wait, is that the place? Do I need the... No, here it is right there. Okay. Let's go check out Skilla. Layla, you can come up here and get attention and stuff. You just can't do it on the keyboard. No, okay, never mind. It's not me. She's just running laps now. She's just rambunctious and full of energy. That's fair. We've all been there. It's not quite as zoomed as a sniper, as zoomed in as a sniper rifle, but I'm thinking this is gonna work pretty well for. I think it's gonna serve the purpose pretty well. All right, we're gonna take. Okay, we gotta start mixing it up here. So let's take Parvati and Ellie, and then we'll do Felix and Vicar, and we'll just kind of keep going from there. The Vicarman, he's the Vicarman. All right. Starring, what's his face? Crazy guy. Nicolas Cage. Alright. Okay. So captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Okay. That's not something we're worried about here.
Scylla, no laws, no lines, and a whole lot of guns. I love this place.
Laws, no lines, and a whole lot of guns. Alright, yeah.
Place, but gave up halfway.
Started terraforming, but gave up halfway. Man, nickel every time, am I right? Alright, well, it looks like there's like two possible places to go here. And then, yeah, so I have to go down here. Oh, I was really hoping this place was going to have, like, moon gravity.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling.
I do want to... Let's see. Yeah, I want to sell some of these things here. Yeah. Get rid of all this stuff. Like, we'll keep anything that's like an inhalant type of thing that I can eventually add to, or that I can choose to add to my inhaler. But for now, I just want to get rid of it all. Everything else, we're just getting rid of it. So I want to see what this building is here before I then go down.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here even.
Everything's got a price.
Yeah, never mind. I don't feel bad about the cat running away from me when I tried to pet her there. Or when I pushed her away from the keyboard, because she's now sprinting laps. She's just got her breakfast dinner and she's getting a bit of a blood sugar rush. Seems pretty clear that that is the situation now, so. No, no worries about that. This looks like it's supposed to be a path of some sort. Like, there's got to be something cool at the end of this. There's just gotta be. There's gotta be. See? Cool. I haven't really been paying attention to the toss ball cards. I wonder if that's a rare one or something. Alright. That was worth it. Alrighty. Bloop. And up we go. Hi! Good God. This is upsetting. I really wish I could take that stupid bowler hat off Parvati. I regret putting it on her.
Here we go.
Okay, so we do have a workbench there.
Their mistake.
You guys just fist fighting those guys?
Someone else will clean this up, right?
That's incredible. I'm proud of you guys. Proud of you. Alright. Took care of all of them, and now it's time to loot all of them. What's it say? Faded broadsheet. Corner of the faded broadsheet is reserved for Circus Time sponsored advertisements. Circus Time announces Primal Performance Tour. Come one, come all. Circus Time is about to turn your community into a circus town. Our patented primal performers can dance, sing, eat, and dance. That's impressive. Circus Time is about to want to feed the primals? 2 bits for a bag of sprat tails. Want to take one home? Ask our lawyers. Good God. Asterisks. Under no circumstances should primals leave their enclosure. Primals will consume human flesh. Unattended primals should be reported to the nearest Circus Time authority. Do not expose primals to gunfire, loud noises, or harsh language of any kind. Primal musk is toxic and mildly corrosive. Do not submerge body parts in primal musk. Circus Time employees will never instruct guests to interact with primal musk. Ever. Want to be part of the meet and greet retreat? Look into pricing for our premium primal pack. Keep your eyes on the sky. Primals are coming. Good God, that sounds horrible. Ah, man. Is the circus still a thing? Did circuses... That's kind of a good question. Did circuses survive... survive the pandemic? Probably would have been pretty tough to convince people to go to a circus during the pandemic. Like... I don't know. Like, I guess maybe this is my own perceptions, but I perceive circuses as being kind of dirty as it is. So it seems like it would just be playing with fire to go to one during a pandemic. I don't know. My 2 cents. They are outdoor, though. Oh, that's kind of unfair, actually. Truth be told, like, depending on the nature of what the circus is, there have been plenty of fine circuses. I actually used to have to inspect the food stalls at circuses for my old job when I was a food inspector. And so that was always kind of a fun thing, getting to see what the food was like from that perspective in a circus. And truth be told, despite what you may think, food was never actually all that bad. Doing the inspections at the circus, mostly because everything they had was like fried. It's hard to have something that sits there and gets fried in you know, like 800 degree oil. Not really quite that high, more like 400 degree, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's hard to have something that's fried in oil that hot end up being, excuse me, particularly unsafe. Oh, hi there. Oh my God, it's a mega sprat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm kind of regretting the results of that. That's kind of gross.
We didn't even get our hands dirty.
Wow. That was I'm not super proud of how that fight went down, but okay. But yeah, no, like the food was actually pretty safe. Not to say it was healthy or even necessarily good, but you never really had to worry about it. It was all fried stuff. The ones that were actually we had to pay closer attention to were they would a lot of times have like barbecue stalls set up where it would be like a grill, and they had like barbecue kebabs and stuff like that, and you could buy those. And those were like the better food in general, so long as they cooked it right. But those were the ones that I had to pay closer attention to how it was cooked and what their processes were and stuff like that, because there was more room for things to go wrong there, because they weren't just, you know, heating everything up to at like flesh boiling temperatures and calling it good. No, there was actual art to how they cooked all of it. And because it was a circus, the thing about it too is you had to be attentive and make sure they were cooking all of the things properly, because in order to keep up with the numbers of people walking by, especially at meal times, they would cook a whole lot at once. And if anyone understands the physics of cooking, the more cold refrigerated food you put on like a hot stove or in a hot pan or in a pot or whatever, the more you put there, the more it cools down that hot item that you're using to cook. So you got to balance it properly, and that's why it can take proportionally so much longer to cook a lot of food than a little bit of food, right? It's not just like you would think that if you have a pan, all right, and you're trying to cook, say, pork chops, right, you would think that as long as you have the surface area for it, you know, if you put 2 pork chops on, it would take the same amount of time as just one, as long as you have the pan space. But it usually takes a bit longer, and that's because the pan cools down. Like, that heat transfers from the pan to the food and results in you know, taking a little bit longer for that pan to heat up properly and cook everything that's put onto it. So so the upshot, the reason that I'm saying that is because, you know, you'd get those stalls that have to try and in one cooking batch be able to provide enough food for, you know, the 30 people in line, while they prep more for the next 30 people that are going to show up in line. So they would really overload these grills with food, and you'd have to really pay attention to the cooking temperatures and the temperatures of the equipment, because it's like if you have just one grill and they plop down like 30 chicken breasts or whatever for the sake of making like one kebab out of each of them, you know, once it's all chopped up, you put that much on like, you know, a 2 foot by 2 foot grill, like it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take a minute. So they better be temperature checking that food before they pull it off. Cause like the temptation too for a lot of you know, like especially when you think about a circus or just like a food joint in general, the temptation for the kid getting paid minimum wage is to just like throw it all on there and like, you know, wait until the outside looks cooked and call it good. But you can't do that because, you know, their temptation will also be to just like really increase the heat on the grill. And so the problem ends up being there's a hot surface temperature, like very, very hot surface temperature, and too much food for it to properly transfer to the center. So basically they would end up searing the shit out of the exterior of the food, but the inside wouldn't get cooked at all. So you'd have to make sure they were actually properly temperature checking and doing the cooking rate and stuff. So I don't know. Don't mean to offer up any advice as to whether or not one stall or the other is safer at any given circus. It's going to be different every single place, just entirely based on who the individuals are that are working that spot at the time, as well as the policies and the training and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, food for thought. I just want to see what's in here. There we go. Thank you. I kind of want to check this out over here and see what's over here. But yeah, I'm hopeful that circuses in general would have survived. Oh, is that the primal? Is that what those things are? Okay, great. That looks fun. Can't wait to fight a bunch of those.
Here they come.
Aw, buddy. Mixed used outfit. Basically what you're saying is it's trash clothes. Uh-oh, what are you guys fighting? Oh, God. Colonel Butterscotch, no! Oh my God. I'm getting serious Bullymong vibes from these guys. Especially with the one that's throwing shit at me. Oh God, oh God, oh my God. Hold on, I want to take out Mr. Butterscotch, or Colonel Butterscotch here. Oh God, are they burrowing? I don't like this burrowing thing that they're doing. Ah! Oh man, how much of that was undone? Alright. I was really not expecting that much. Oh, okay. There was an autosave not far away. That's helpful. Okay. Let's start taking out the Ravager, I guess. There we go. Okay, we're already in better shape than we were beforehand. My guys are still kind of getting wrecked to a degree, but that's okay. Oh, great. Hold on, we'll take this one out. We'll take this one out. There we go. Now, Colonel Butterscotch. How much health does this one have left? Oh, not much. That's good. That's good. That's good. Ah, shit. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay, either one of you guys needs to go down. Okay, and now let's take out. There we go. There we go. Alright. That was a little bit more work than I was expecting, but being more preemptive about it was helpful. I think I did not do myself any favors by letting my teammates be the ones who went in after it. And a primal brain? Is it all that functional? Yeah, letting my teammates be the ones who initiated that was a bad move. So, yeah, I don't know. I keep not finishing a thought because I get distracted with the game. But yeah, I hope circuses have largely survived the pandemic. Okay, I like going to a circus from time to time. I'm not like a circus or a carnival. I guess a carnival is more so what I'm thinking than a full-blown circus, but I don't know. I think those are fun things, and I think they're kind of timeless. You know, like there's definitely a specific atmosphere about them that probably isn't everyone's jam, but I always enjoyed it. Like I remember, what time is it? Oh, I got 5 minutes. I can tell this story. I can tell my couple small stories because there's nothing particularly like intense and magical about any of them. There's like, oh shit, I thought it was just like a flesh ball. Oh lord. Okay, yeah, I'm not a big fan. Oh shoot, oh lord. I don't like this whole burrowing thing that they do. Prefer if they didn't do that. Yeah, we'll take him out. We got him. We got him. See, we got him. Wow, yeah, these primals, I'm not a big fan of these things. Permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Mind attributes -1. Wow. All right. Well, I see. Okay. There we go. But we love. Yeah. Apparently, we get a perk point for it, so that's neat. Okay. 10 previous perks. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 8. So I need 2 more. Mind the dialogue skill. But yeah, so like I can remember one time there was a carnival. Like it's just they're fun things when they're in town. Back when I was in a different town than where I'm at right now. This was a period of time between the apartment that the neighboring warehouse burned down and where I'm at now. It was in between those two times. So it was pretty recent. And I was just out for a bike ride, and I was just out for a bike ride. It was good. It was just pretty much just one for fitness and everything like that. And right on the way home, I passed by. There was a small little carnival set up in the parking lot of a mall. And I was like, this sounds fun. And I just rode there. I was only about like a 2-minute bike ride away from home. So I stopped and I got myself an elephant ear. And it was super pleasant. It was super fun. You do that, play a couple carnival games. Like, I don't know. I think it's kind of a fun atmosphere. And I can remember one time I went to the circus as a kid. And it was really cool because it was one of them big circuses that like had shows and everything. They had like the motorbike guys that would be in the big like circular cage, and they would just like do loops around each other and stuff. It was a really cool one, and it was a better one too. There weren't any animals involved. It was all just people performing, which made it better. I don't know what I want, man. Let's do this one. Yeah, why not? That seems like a pretty good one. Apply that one. Yeah. So yeah, it was, all things considered, it was a pretty good circus to go to. Oh wow, he's jiggling. And yeah, I don't know. I think they're fun. I think they're fun atmospheres to be in, and I don't know. I hope that the pandemic hasn't forced them to become a thing of the past. I think a lot of people would probably still enjoy them. But maybe we'll have to pontificate on that a little more later, because I'm looking at the time and I gotta go do some sprints. I'm really not looking forward to it. I woke up pretty sore. Oh no. Okay, I got myself stuck on the world there. I thought that was gonna be an awkward ending to everything. Yeah, I gotta go do some sprints, and I'm really not looking forward to it. I woke up very sore this morning from the intense workouts, but I'm not done yet. And this is the moment where, I kind of talked about it yesterday, and I won't dive into it. Oh no, I'm not gonna get involved in that. We're gonna back off here and save. We'll save that for next time. But it's kind of like what I was saving, where it's like everyone has more in them than they expect. And part of the process of achieving fitness goals and everything is recognizing when you have these sort of challenges and pushing through them. So, I'm very sore, and I don't suspect it's going to go perfectly smoothly while I'm working out, but I'm willing to bet that I can make it a lot further through the sprints than I feel like I can. And even if I don't make it through the entire workout as is, I can start off doing the sprints, and if I got to cut out halfway through them, then I can just lower the incline or lower the difficulty and finish off with a jog and still get a workout in, right? And that's progress, because the next time I'll just try and do more of the sprints that I've got set up. So yeah, despite how sore and tired and not excited about this I'm going to do it. Going to make myself do it. It's important to me. It's important to me to be able to achieve these things I'm trying to achieve. So it's worth the struggle to pursue my goals. So that's what I got going on this morning. Yeah, thanks for anyone who stopped by, or if anyone's checking out the VOD. I appreciate you guys as always. Later today we will be streaming Mass Effect 2. We started that earlier this week, and we will be continuing that run through. That'll be our afternoon one. And then I don't suspect tonight I'll be able to stream. We do have kickboxing tonight, and that usually ends up encompassing the rest of the evening, because by the time I get home, I'm very worn out, and it'll just be a matter of eating and staying awake so that way I don't wake up at 2 a.m. the next morning, because I went to bed too early. So yeah, that's what's happening today. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Looking forward to it. I appreciate all of you who stopped by, live or VOD. Y'all are cool peeps. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you later this afternoon. Until then, take care of yourselves. So I'll see you later. But later. I know I'm seeing you now, but I'll also see you later. So get out of here.